Hey everyone, I'm Allison and you're watching Long Island Thrifter. Today I'm asking the question, are you in shipping shape? Let's find out, shall we? I've shipped glassware, pottery, and other breakables all over the United States, a cookie jar to the UK, and a glass teapot to Japan. Everything arrived in perfect condition. I've done this for years and no problems at all, except for this week. This week, I shipped a mid-century modern Florida souvenir wall hanging to somewhere in the Midwest, and it arrived broken. It's always Florida, right? And I thought I packed it really well, which in my mind, and standing here packing it and bubble wrapping the you-know-what out of it, I knew when I was at the post office and I handed it over and it had all those fragile stickers on it. When the clerk took the box and threw it probably about 15 feet into a bin, I kind of thought, yeah, I have a feeling it's not going to make it in one piece. One of the things I know some people might be asking is, well, why don't you file a complaint with the post office and everything? The item was $15. The amount of time and effort it would take me to file a complaint and do whatever I need to do to get $15 back it's not worth my time. I just leave it as a learning lesson. I probably should have double boxed it. You know, it is what it is. I think now is a good time to talk about properly packing and shipping your breakables. When you're shipping multiple items in a box, the best thing to do is to wrap each item individually with as much bubble wrap as possible and then tape those items together. So here's a set of Disney dishes that I sent out a few months ago, and I individually wrapped each one really well with bubble wrap, put an insert in between each one, and then tape everything together. So between all of that, and then I box it, and then I put it into another box with a lot of packing materials, packing peanuts and other things to keep it stable. These Disney plates arrived safely. The buyer left me a really good review on the packing of the plates, so I was really happy with that. I was really nervous, but I was really happy too. But the key in making sure they arrive in one piece and not broken is to make sure all of them are taped together to each other. So individually wrap them, then tape them together so they don't smash into each other during shipping. The other thing to remember when you're packing and shipping is that you want there to be no room in the box left when you close it. So there's no movement of the item. You never want to hear anything like that. It has to be a tight fit in the box so there's no movement whatsoever. For this Kinky Boots mug that I shipped out, I had a styrofoam box that actually fit perfectly. I bubble wrapped the mug and put it inside the styrofoam box, and then I taped the box shut, and then I put that into a bubble mailer. It got there in one piece and the buyer was really happy with it. I sold a similar, smaller version of this Pyrex reverse handle pitcher recently, and this is how I packed it up. I put packing material inside of it, bubble wrapped it, and then I actually had a box that was a double box. So it worked out really well. So my tips for ensuring a great packaging and shipping experience. Number one, bubble wrap the crap out of the item. Number two, for multiple items inside a box, bubble wrap the crap out of them individually, then put an insert in between, then tape all of that tightly together. Double box when necessary to ensure safe transit. Use packing paper and packing peanuts to create a really tight fit so there's no movement inside the box. Thanks for watching Long Island Thrifter. If you enjoyed this video, please tap the like button, and if so inclined, please subscribe. Until next time, keep on thrifting.